Okay, Helios 1. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, the camera. I think this is one of our goals. I'm imagining it. Yeah, it was. Take a picture of the Helios 1 sign. Huh. We need an armor for you. Maybe a nice pretty dress if we manage to find one. Ooh, we could go to the Ultra Locks. They probably have dresses. Computer. Okay, Archimedes testing. On Tuesday, February 16th at 2 p.m., technicians will be running a test on Archimedes and its connectivity with our plant security system. Under no circumstances should any employee be outdoors on the plant grounds until the alarm klaxon has ceased and an all clear is given. We have death and dismemberment waivers from all employees on file and are not responsible for any accidents that should occur during this procedure. Protective eyewear is mandatory for all technicians observing from the tower deck. Okay, results. The initial testing of Archimedes was a success, although not an unqualified one. Several minor systems were overloaded despite all precautions taken, and the 2.5 minutes of downtime following the test is something we can work on improving. More importantly, we received reports from nearby facilities that they experienced system-frying power fluctuations at the time of the test, notably the Black Mountain Communications Array and the military bunkers at Hidden Valley. We're going to make it a priority next time to prevent such collateral damage. Okay, Black Mountain Communications, military bunkers, Hidden Valley. So it's probably pointing us to 2 points of interest. Hidden Valley, we know why it's important, but why is Black Mountain Communications? The upcoming visit. Brigadier General Scott Loeb of the U.S. Army will be visiting the facility starting next Monday and staying on-site indefinitely. When Archimedes goes live, he will be the only person here allowed to authorize its use for anything other than a test. Civilian employees are not required to salute, but it is expected of everyone that you observe thoroughly grooming and hygiene regimens and dress neatly while the general is with us. The general expects the best from all of his men, and Poseidon men should be no different in the presence of such a fine and decorated soldier. Okay, can I tell him? Can I tell him? A Poseidon Energy publication for new employees. As a member of the Poseidon family, it will be natural for you to become enthusiastic about the incredible endeavors you will be undertaking with us, and to want to tell others. But just a second there, my good man. Let's take a minute to consider what could happen if company information fell into the wrong hands, and whose hands those might be. Can I tell my wife? Well, let's say you do. You tell her not to tell anyone. Your bond is sacred, but a woman's idle tongue is the devil's plaything. No sooner do you leave for work, the next day, than she is on the phone telling her best friend Candy. Then Candy tells Gertie tells Maxine, Maxine tells Lulu, and while Lulu is telling Doris, a Chinese agent posing as an American operator listens in, and the next thing she's on the line with the Forbidden City, singing like a treasonous canary. The following day, you and your wife are bound in shackles, and China is sitting at the controls of our entire arsenal. Can I tell my children? What father wouldn't want his kids to look up to him? Don't be that father. One day at school, Ivan Bulikov will get more than lunch money out of your kids. He'll have national secrets, and while they're parading him through Red Square as a national hero, your children will be working in forced labor camps, right next to you and your beautiful young wife, who's now wrinkled and homely since the communists have banned makeup because it expresses individuality. Can I tell my drinking buddies? Surely if there's someone safe a man can place his trust, is with his other male friends. But how much do you really know about them? Are they friends or comrades? Don't be too sure. Even the most transparent window can hide secrets when it's lined with iron curtains. Always remember, you are a member of two families now, and you have obligations to both. Both your obligations to the Poseidon family is greater, but your obligation to the Poseidon family is greater, because while your children may misbehave and your friends may change and your wife may nag and cheat on you, Poseidon energy will always be paying for and protecting your way of life. Don't tell anybody about anything about the project of Poseidon energy. When pressed, tell them that your job is repetitive and not worth discussing, but the company is nurturing and gives good benefits and is always looking for new talent.
This chain link fence perimeter is worthless. We might as well be defending a cage from the inside.
Tell me all about it. 308. 308. 308. 308. 308. This would be a wonderful place to visit as a sniper. Bee grenades, I'll take those. A sack of missiles, I'll take those. Yeah, we can't take all this crap. Why are we at full weight anyway? Yeah, we have all these extra weapons and missiles and whatnot. Yeah, I think I'll eat some human flesh. Drink it down, some purified water. Again, meat is meat. It's not like I killed the poor bastard and cooked him. I just ate the meat. Yeah, hungry looking dogs. I wouldn't trust such some mangy, hungry looking dogs to be guarding anything. Also, although it's sort of understandable if there's no real need to even feed any of the men, surely proper dog food is hard to come by. It might not be an issue of maltreating the animals, more of an issue that they simply don't have enough of the stuff that they would prefer to eat. It's an exit. I think this is the front desk. Yes.
This chain link fence perimeter is worthless. We might as well be defending a cage from the inside.
Not exactly worthless. It's pretty much worthless. Trying to go over a chain link fence while there's guys on the other side shooting at you, it's not exactly a picnic. It'll protect you from melee attackers, and they seem to be using such in this game. Is there anything of interest here? Computer. Yeah, it's the same thing. Eastern Reflector Control Terminal Password. Ah, ooh, yes, a skill book. Medicine skill book. What is it? Yeah, it's DC Journal of something. Yeah. Internal medicine. The holodisk was the same password we already had. Okay, let's go meet the leader of the science team. What could possibly be wrong with him? Fantastic.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they?
Yeah, settle down, I'm not here to replace anyone. No, why are you worried about being replaced?
Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here.
So, what is it that you do here?
What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
What exactly do you do?
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be?
How did you get this job?
It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
So you have no idea what you're doing.
No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day.
So what are you trying to accomplish?
Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying?
How would someone retarget the mirrors?
There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you?
I am now.
Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran.
Why there?
Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on. Here, you want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
Okay, we have both the reflector control passwords. He's not
Hey,
exactly
man.
any better or worse than anyone else would be, because no one can get access to actual control. Probably a blessing in this case. There's one thing that is a
Hey,
problem.
man.
I don't want to give up our rangefinder, and I think I might have to if we use this to prove Veronica's point.
What's up?
So maybe we should do something different.
What are your thoughts?
Maybe the pulse gun would be a smarter move.
Yeah, maybe they'll think twice about engaging the NCR if they know one of those could be floating around. The notes say to look around Nellis Air Force Base. He suggests going through filing cabinets and computers in the commanding officer's quarters.
Okay, I won't. See you around.
I'm not abandoning this, but
Hey, man.
I want to keep this for myself, so I don't want to risk giving it to Brotherhood. Ignacio Rivas.
It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist?
My interest in this place is scientific.
Then we have that in common. Whom do you typically work with?
You first.
I would, but I wouldn't want to influence your answer.
My only true allegiance is to myself.
Then for everyone's sake, I hope you serve a worthy master. Are you a maker of war or peace?
I try not to get involved.
Ah, but there's no avoiding it. You can only outrun the choice for so long. Take now, for instance. You're inside a facility with lost technology, some of it very dangerous. Unless you turn and leave right now, you'll be very much involved in the lives of people you've never seen or met.
I do sort of agree with him. You can ignore or run away a problem only for so long. It doesn't mean that it's not a smart thing to do at one point, but you have to realize that that's a temporary measure. Why are you here?
I was sent here when we saw that the NCR had taken it. We have no record of the facility, but its original builders were cause for concern. I'm to determine the threat level of this place and do everything in my power to prevent the revival of any dangerous pre-war technology. The NCR let me stay because they are desperate for answers about this place, but I've kept them in the dark.
Okay, tell me more I know about the followers of the apocalypse. The NCR asked me to help increase their power plant's power output.
Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror control terminals outside. You'll need it.
I have both of them. Where should I route the power?
Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great everywhere. Distributing it evenly is the most rational and humane choice.
Not exactly. Because the power plant cannot provide enough power to that side of a grid. The rational choice would be to try to provide it somewhere where it can be reliably taken advantage of. Yep, goodbye.
Goodbye. Hello.
The reason I'm sort of hesitating is she still has no armor. And we're going to a place that's pre-war defensive mechanisms. And we're doing a quest for her, so what could possibly go wrong? She cannot die. She cannot die here. Mains. Reset. Need to find the other tower. It's the same thing. Then go into the actual Helios tower and defeat the security system there. I'm tempted to say Veronica to stay outside, but if I start doing that, there's no point having the companions in the first place. They're not really contributing anything. I'm just babysitting them, and at that point you might as well not have them at all. So I know it's a bit risky to have her with us, but she has to be with us. If I can find any kind of armor, I'll take it. Where are those? No, they're dogs. Yeah. One of the other control system is guarded. They just can't get out of there yet. Don't go in there. What did I tell you? What the fudge did I tell you? Don't go, don't, no.
Got my eyes peeled.
Ugh, for fudge's sakes. One left. Where the fudge is it? Where's the fudging dog? How am I going to get an armor? I had a goddamn leather armor just a few months ago and I repaired it. Use it to repair an almost perfect condition armor. If we could have given it to her, she'll automatically use the best she has, so we don't have to worry about finding out if it's good for her or not. I think we... But let's do this. I can't use explosives, not like this. God damn it. God damn it. God.
Uh-oh.
Is that the best you can do?
We're demolished a bit. Where are you? You okay? It's okay. Ah, we went in there and took the hits. Any more money? It
Weapons free. Non-combatants are advised to stand clear.
yeah. So, have to be very careful here. Turrets, mines, robots, and not the easy kind. The guys that shoot missiles and use Gatling lasers. Turret control system. Well, this is totally useless to use, but might as well. Murder. Just for maybe it will affect some other turrets, maybe not. The way they're shut down. And I don't want to use early my pistol ammunition on these guys, so Polskunis did. Yeah, they first shot at us a few times. Duct tape. Take that. This leads to a totally new place. So I want to check the lower level here, see if there's anything sauce. Can't even carry over. Yeah, pulse grenades. Grenades and missiles, those are our primary weapons here. Pulse grenades. I'm not even bothered taking the mines. With her, it simply won't work unless we leave her behind. Alida promised. +1 to strength. We have 5 of those. Enough. Anything of interest? Not really. We still need to sneak, but it's mainly so we can possibly get a first strike on them. Enemies on the left.
Grenade!
Oh shit.
Do you think you can hide from me?
Yes. Level up. Level 18. So we get a perk. We don't need more luck picking up now at least. Natural 75, please. Yeah. Guns. And medicine. Wonderful. What did we get? Infiltrator. If a lock is broken and can't normally be picked again, you can attempt to pick it again. Same with computers, so crap. That's all. Well, actually that's not too bad, because now we can take some of the things we missed earlier, like better criticals. I do want to see what other level 18. Yeah, concentration fire would have been useless, paralyzing bomb would have been useless. Walker instincts. You were pretty crap. Some, yeah. Only 5 perks anyway, and they're all pretty bad. Yeah, I'm taking the better criticals at this point. Anything here? Nothing really worthwhile. Moving on. Can't really carry any more anything, so yeah. Hopefully there's not going to be a lot of close range fighting. How could this possibly backfire on us in a horrible, horrible way? No way, that's how. It's a different us. Yes indeed. Oh, don't go down there. It seems like the rest of them are behind that. Using the missile launcher is very nice. Because it's at least currently it's a fairly powerful attack, and you get a nice reduction in weight every time you fire. 1.5 pounds. So several good things happening to you at once. This might be a bad position to use a missile launcher on. Just saying. Where were you? For God's sakes, don't go scouting on your own. And need to know where your cute ass is at every point, so I know where to fire and where not. We are not going to cause trouble here. We can avoid it. We probably can't avoid it, but just in case we can, we'll avoid it. Multiple robots of this caliber can Satan Energy Employee ID can possibly be deadly. Okay, would this allow us to be neutral towards the robots? Doesn't appear so yet, so I trade them.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Yes, yes I am. Yeah, I don't think it's that kind of an item. The robots are all behind that door, so don't cause a fuss. Clear? I don't believe you. Let's go. I think we're clear. At least I'm not detecting anything. Ah, it seems like she'll survive another day. What's this? The generator looks to be fine, but some kind of large vermin has chewed into the power cable. With the proper know-how and some scrap metal, you could repair the connection and improve its output bandwidth. Otherwise, you'll need help. Repair 35 or higher and 1 scrap metal. Let's repair it. Maybe we can now use the mainframe. That robot is an alternative way to repair this. Okay, Archimedes testing. We've seen this. Initial trials. Pending the successful launch of Archimedes 2, we ought to be able to begin field trials with the handheld rangefinder within a few weeks. Our small-scale tests have already proven the viability of sending power as microwave radiation from one plant to a remote receiver and converting it back into a usable form. All that remains is to extrapolate it to full scale and then prove out the long-range communication and targeting system on the rangefinder. Okay, we can send it to McCarran and the Strip, or Fremont and West Side, or everywhere with emergency output levels. This will not last. This will full region without the emergency output will lead to full blackouts. We want the Archimedes to. Um, I don't want to arm the Archimedes plant defense system because that will kill everyone here basically. And I don't want to make an enemy of NCR. I don't really want to make an enemy of any of the large faction. I just want to have my fun. And if there's no one to play with, you can't have one fun really. I thought. This robot has been fitted with a variety of tools specialized for industrial maintenance. There's a slot at the back of the head where it looks like a keycard. Insert Poseidon Energy ID card. It fixes the computer, I think, and since it's fixed, I'm not sure what it will do. Probably not much. Just. Yeah. Fix and what? Two different ways to fixing the same thing. Still need to align the mirrors. You don't have shade, so keep your eyes closed. The console is unresponsive. For it to operate properly, it would need to be activated during the peak sunlight hours. A power configuration would need to be set up in the tower mainframe, and the two ground level terminals would need to have an active uplink to the main. So need to wait a little bit. Like quite a bit. It seems like this, yeah, now that I noticed, the sleep attributes basically hasn't been working for a long time now. It stopped functioning during the DLC and then it's been non-responsive really. Nothing I can really do about that. Well, I haven't tried to find out if there's something I can do, but that's not exactly right. We'll wait here. I'll see if I can get it to up and running again. Let's get the hell out of here. We're gonna be blind soon, or you are gonna be blind. I have shades on. Yeah, get them out. Because we want to retain our vision. And on the bright side, we have our daily
Why
charge.
do we always hurt the ones we care about the most?
We have a charge for our super weapon. I think you can use a single charge per day, something like that. So we'll wrap this up by telling everyone how big of a monster we are. Listening everyone tell us how big of a monster we are. I don't think they know where I've diverted the power, but they know I haven't diverted it to where they wanted to divert it. In the grand scheme of things, this weapon is not all that great. Once per day, you can shoot a sort of a special attack on the outside, so it's not all that great. Not really worth screwing over any option. Well, at least now light is being diverted. So yeah. It's not worthwhile to use against single enemies. If you find again like a group of enemies somewhere and you get to shoot at them, then fine. I think it has quite a bit of a delay before you push the button and anything drops on the enemy. So again, no way is it an amazing weapon to have. It's a cool concept mostly.
Hello. What can I help you with?
Hmm. Yeah, I diverted the power to the grid.
I saw that on the monitors here. It's strange, but I can't find where on the grid the power is being sent to. Nevertheless, hopefully the NCR's curiosity is satisfied now that the plant's output is improved. Here, accept these for your efforts.
2 steam packs. Doctor back. Hey, we gained fame with the follows the apocalypse. Huh. But
Goodbye.
Hey, man. Yo.
yo yo yo.
Adios, amigo.
Adios, amigo. Ah. Okay, our mission is accomplished here. We are going after the pulse weapon next. That's the one we'll deliver the Brotherhood of Steel. I don't want to fire this yet. We might get a proper target too. So it would be a waste to shoot it at basically nothing. I don't recall at least it being all that interesting. A few shots get fired from the sky and that's it. It's not a terrible weapon by any means, but you can use it once a day in the outside world. It really is nothing all that amazing. A couple of shots on a missile is at least equal in damage, I would guess at this point. So it is what it is. And to take a picture of the thermometer. I'm not quite sure what we're missing. Can we even sell anything? We don't have a lot of extra things. We have those frag mines.
Hey there. Need anything?
Yeah.
Sure.
Too bad you don't have anything really, do you? We can dump some frag mines on it or ammunition. Ooh, yeah, we'll dump the ammunition. We can't even dump all of those. So we can. Yeah. That should help a little bit. Yeah. We're still very high on weight, but nothing immediate. Pulse gun, Nellis Air Force Base. That's our next goal.